15. I did it without looking.
Hey,
yes.
Jay, this is like 4 weeks in a row. I don't know if you noticed.
I've been writing it on my notes. So thanks, everybody, for being here. If you haven't been here before, we do live podcasting every Saturday night. And we're starting out tonight with Ish.
Did
you interrupt me in the middle of it?
Saturday nights.
Most Saturday nights. Jeez. You know what? You want to go fix the fringe on the carpet there, OCD girl? Holy moly. All right. Let's say hi to everybody. We've got Meerkat going, Periscope going, YouTube Live, Google Hangout, and Twitch. So if you can't make it on a Saturday night, go to our website, southgatemediagroup.com, and you can watch it all happen live. How exciting. Let's get into it. Hey, that hat's out of date. That's right.
Why is it out of date? It's a Cub hat.
It's a Cub hat. All right, let's get into this thing. I'm going to eat while we do this. Oh, let's introduce ourselves.
Taking cheap shots.
Let's start with him.
Who, me? Chris Mile, co-owner of Blue Box Cafe, where we are recording tonight, and co-host of several shows. Can't remember.
Lots of stuff. How about you?
With a Z.
With a Z. My name is Alil Kanitsa. I host the League of Geeks podcast, and that's Geeks with a Z, and several other shows.
And Sports Geeks. He's got a sports hat on.
Sports Geeks.
Because I do love sports.
Sports. All right. And you?
I'm Ed Lee, co-host of This Week in Geek and of Super Fight. And that's it.
And that's it. I forget what you said last time. You said something.
I said hello.
Hello, my name is Edward Lee. Yes, that's what it was.
And I have a geek problem.
What? Yes. So, does anyone want to jump in? This was a lot of trailers this week.
It was a trailer week, yes.
And lots of good ones, and I bet we come up with different ones. Somewhat.
I bet we all come up with the same one.
Well, at least one.
At least one, yes.
So who wants to start?
Alil?
I'm going to eat while we do this.
Well,
it'll be the best show ever.
I'm a big toy guy, so Hot Toys released the Captain Phasma hot toy, and this is what I'm really excited about. It's going to be about 1/6 scale Captain Phasma. If you don't know who Captain Phasma is going to be, she is the Chrome Stormtrooper in Star Wars: Force Awakens. What they did with this toy, it's an expensive figure. It's going to be about $225. It's going to be metallic paint on it because she's a chrome colored armor. They made a new body for her. I'm in love. So
I'm in love. You like them 1/6 scale, don't you?
Everything 1/6 scale is perfect.
Yes.
The perfect scale.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
My wife.
The hot toy
that I didn't. I'll let you do it.
The hot toy that I was checking out this week was the Stan Lee hot toy.
Yeah, that one.
Wow.
That one will be awesome as well.
Or the Grumpy Cat picture.
The Grumpy Cat one, yes.
That
it comes with a Grumpy
fantastic.
Cat attachment.
That was awesome, wasn't it? Did you see that picture with him?
Yeah, I did.
That was.
I think we need to get. I mean, there's no way we're getting the Stan Lee hot toy unless Alil wants to shell out the money because he's the big time insurance adjuster. But
I am not an insurance.
Don't you own an insurance company?
But we should at least have the pop vinyl of Stan Lee here so he makes a cameo on everything we do. He should be a cameo on everything.
And we need an Ash then if we're going to do that.
Yeah, I have those.
I have
all of those.
Yeah, I have Ash.
Is it in a box though?
No. Do you even know what Ash is?
I am an open.
Nope. Are you kidding me?
I'm an open toy collector.
I know it's kids these days. He knows all the characters from Richard Scarry, but he doesn't know anything about Ash or Freddy.
What is that?
I'm a Brody.
You don't know what Richard Scarry is? Oh, because it's got Scary in the name.
There's an R. It's R-rated, so I can't watch it.
R-rated Richard Scarry. Oh, that worm. Okay, so that's a good one.
That's what I'm bringing to the table first.
All right. Well,
Hot toys.
I'm going to drop the bomb. Who watched the international trailer for Star Wars: The Force Awakens?
Get out of here.
What?
What?
There was an international trailer?
What?
You watched it? Did you like it? Yeah,
with more
you guys
footage?
watched it, didn't you? Yeah.
Hey, we got a Doctor Who scarf in the audience. What are you talking about? We're number 4.
You know what? It crosses over.
It does.
Why not, man?
I'm just saying. That's awesome.
You didn't see the TARDIS in the background?
Get out of here.
No, that would be awesome.
Who put that here?
Like when they had Jaws go by in episode 1, they could have a TARDIS just like sitting somewhere. That'd be awesome. Why not?
At a Doctor Who cafe? Crazy talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Stan Lee makes an appearance.
Why do we get here the the HS trailer, and then the international trailer is awesome. What's up with that?
But they always do that. I mean, the international trailers are always different, and they usually add a little footage. I'm sure it has to do with timing.
And it's like a different trailer.
It is.
It's almost a different trailer.
Amazing. Yeah, but we were knocked out by the first one.
True.
This is amazing, though.
I don't think it was different. I mean, I don't think it changed my perception of what was going to happen.
Well, because it can't get any higher, pretty much. So
that is true. I'm going to see it 3 straight days, so it's. I might not even be here that weekend to record. I'll probably be watching it again.
I was just sitting outside the theater. Can I come back in?
Yeah, what weekend is that?
They're like, can you bathe, please, sir, first before you come back?
I'll be waiting outside of Redbox, waiting for it to come out.
The 7th, it will be Saturday the 18th. So, the 18th.
Yep.
Nice.
Like I said, Redbox, here I come.
Yeah. So they really upped the.
Yeah, we need the music turned down.
Hey, Cam or somebody back there. Thank you. Hey, technical difficulties. So the whole scene where they're focusing way more on Ridley in this trailer.
Yes.
Which I think is great. So obviously she might be the I mean, I hope she'll be the focus of the movie or what's going on.
I think so.
I mean, even the poster kind of gives that out. I mean, she's the front and center character. So even the trailer that we got here, it started out with her.
Right.
It was asking the question, who are you?
Right.
And I think, she is this trilogy's Luke. That's how I'm thinking it.
Most likely.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why I don't think the international trailer had some cool scenes, but I don't think it changed what I thought was going to happen and who I thought was going to be the main characters.
Well, it sounds like I didn't know how her and Finn were going to interact, and it seemes like it's a lot, and it might be right up front.
It looks like it's the two of them through most of the film.
Yeah, and Jay, if you heard that interview with John Boyega, he was talking about when he was cast, and J.J. Abrams told him, he's like, "You are the new Star Wars." So I was like, "Whoa!"
No pressure.
Yeah.
Sorry, no pressure.
So I mean, I assume Finn's going to be a huge part.
Sure.
And a huge. More than likely, people are anticipating that he's going to die in this movie. I don't. I think he's going to be the one who's going to be with Daisy Ridley moving forward and taking this over.
Well, if he is who the rumors say that he is, where he might be the other offspring of Han Solo floating around there, that's the possibility. That's one of the rumors that are floating around there. Then, of course, he would be there. But I don't know if that's holding any water or not.
Offspring of Han Solo?
What?
That was one of the rumors that was out there, that he is the son. He is Han Solo's son.
I think it's more likely he's Lando's son.
But that was one of the rumors. No.
Why?
I'm just saying that was one of the hot and heavy ones that came out when he was cast.
Okay.
So I mean, if that throws out there, I mean, I'm not saying I'll mark my words, but I'm just saying that's floating out there because
I've heard the same
he's
thing.
Force sensitive.
Well, Han Solo's not force sensitive.
Han's not a force. Yeah, Han doesn't have the force.
But
he and Leia didn't have him.
No. Yeah. Hey,
but what if
Lando? That's where Lando comes.
What if Han was taken, because the rumor is that Han was taken in like a prisoner for all this time, and what if Leia and Lando hooked up and that's their son, and that's why he's force sensitive, and Ridley is Han and Leia's daughter? It could be.
I've heard other.
And what if
Mia
Nub
well.
is? No, I'm kidding.
I've heard that she's got the connections to another Jedi in the Star Wars universe.
Jar Jar?
Yoda?
Yes, Jar Jar.
Jar Jar makes the Seth.
Did you hear about that? The Jar Jar is actually the true Dark Lord of the Sith.
That would be the best ever.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
it would be fantastic.
It would be
terrible, totally.
I mean, he'd be back. We'd see him again.
No, but we want him to die.
Yeah, but then he would come out like that's all an act, and he'd come out like with a deep voice.
Yeah, like
A
James
deep
Earl
raspy
Jones.
voice.
James Earl Jones.
I am Jar Jar.
No, they would get the one who played Mr. Jingles or whatever. In the Stephen King prison movie. I'm already having trouble.
He's dead.
The other guy.
Michael Clark Duncan is dead.
But who's the other one with the really deep voice?
You're talking about Green Mile?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Michael Clark
Michael
Duncan.
Clark
Okay.
Duncan.
Then who played?
You're talking about Ving
Ving
Rhames?
Yes!
Rhames
That would
from
be
Pulp
awesome.
Fiction,
Huh?
Mission Impossible, Pulp Fiction, Mission Impossible.
Who was in Daredevil?
That's Michael Clark
That's
Duncan.
Michael Clark
And he's
Duncan.
dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Mom, look it up. Is he dead?
He
he
is
died
dead.
2 years ago.
Really?
A year and a half ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Had a massive coronary.
They've been working on this a while. Maybe he did some voiceover work for him.
CGI, yeah.
They just cut like all his movies up. Put
Misa, the Dark
is it
Lord.
Michael Winslow? Who's the guy from
Michael
Police
Winslow
Academy?
from yeah.
Do
oh
it.
yeah,
That
there you
guy.
go.
That guy. I made so it sounds that don't mean anything, but it's all he does is make noises. Edward, are you on this show today?
Sure, but
Okay.
I don't know anything.
You know what Police Academy is?
Nope.
Excellent. I'm so glad we cast you on this. It's perfect.
Great episode, Edward.
All right,
Thank
let's
you.
get to another trailer. World of Warcraft. Let's drop another big bomb. You guys watch that trailer?
I did.
Yes.
You guys watch that trailer? Like you watched everything.
This is the end of the World of Warcraft. So,
Oh my gosh, that trailer was awesome. They do look a little CGI rubbery, but I don't care.
I don't know. I look at it and like you have to compare it to Lord of the Rings. That's the type of world that you're brought into, and I don't know if it's got that. So I don't know. Like the trailer looked good. Is it something I'm hyped for right now? Not necessarily. We'll see. We'll see come June.
they're catching some bad timing, I think.
With
their
Star
movies,
Wars.
Well, with Star Wars, with
Oh,
the Hunger
they're
Games, and
they're
then all
6
of the.
months. They're 6 months later. I mean,
And there's a Marvel movie every 3 weeks. So
for Civil War, so I think it's got enough time to make a dent into the summer. I mean, it's in mid-June.
yeah, no, I know it's. I know
Actually,
it's
that's
not
good
legit.
timing. If
Yeah,
you,
I
if
don't
you
think it's
consider
going to be suppressed by any movies just because.
Because what's it
of the
going
way
to be
is.
against? Independence Day 2? I mean, seriously.
I can't remember what comes out this July. Well, I got something for you old guys. $6 billion man gets a reboot. Mark Wahlberg is
They got an
$6
upgrade from
billion
$1 billion
Get outta
to
here.
billion.
He's gonna be in a jumpsuit. That's gonna be
Mark
awesome.
Wahlberg, yeah.
Yeah.
Transformer.
It's Mark Wahlberg, and
He's
it's the
they're gonna make him
$6
grow.
billion man. Pretty much.
Basically,
So's
that's
the
what it
Batman
is.
movie, too, if you watch that trailer.
But he's not gonna have a suit. It's just gonna be inside, cybernetics.
Just a red jumpsuit.
They can bring back.
Please let there be a robotic Bigfoot in it.
Oh, yeah.
Please let that happen.
No, he should go kick Optimus Prime's butt. That would be awesome.
They cross over Transformers and the $6 billion man. I keep wanting to do Dr. Evil, $6 billion.
So the budget of the budget of Chicago. It's not even like a big amount of. I mean,
No.
Bill Gates
Yeah.
could burn $6 billion and still
That's
have
what that's
12 left.
his
so.
toilet paper budget for the week.
How much toilet paper
Well,
do you
I-
think
I
he
don't know about you
uses?
guys.
Oh, I don't know a lot.
I am excited for that one. I think that one looks cool. Edward's dressed a little bit like him. I bet he has a jumpsuit very much like
Yeah.
Edward's
Is he
new
gonna
one
have a
here.
hole in the back of his head?
Let's
He
see
can look
the-
through?
Yeah, you
that
can
was
see
that doll.
in back, and there's
Yeah,
the electronics
that was the
inside.
greatest doll.
You know
The
what?
Steve Austin doll.
If I had known, I would have brought it tonight. I have that. I have the lab that turns into the rocket ship and the Bigfoot. The Bigfoot that you push a little button and his chest falls out, and it's
Is the Bigfoot in the box?
no.
Yeah.
That's kind of a personal question, but
Throw it
no.
away. It's garbage now.
could
garbage.
be. That's a question for.
But Edward
another
is
show.
the $6 man. That's your new role. You're the $6 man.
$6 man.
Yeah.
Is
Six
that-
peso.
is
That's all
that
you're
what I'm
worth.
the 6 peso man.
That's all you're worth.
All right, who's
How
got one?
about American Hero trailer?
Wait, which one? American Hero?
Yeah.
American Hero.
Did
Yeah.
you guys watch it? I liked it.
I liked it. Apparently,
didn't-
Chris doesn't like it.
No, it's okay.
You know what?
Who's in that one? I saw a lot
I
of
think you're
trailers.
going to like it more when you see the film. I think that we've been here before, but it looks better than Hancock.
Steven Dorff.
Steven Dorff. Yeah.
That's a ringing endorsement.
You
Well,
know,
it's not-
and
it's better than the worst movie ever.
you know what? I don't know, man. I thought it looked pretty good. Did
I
you
liked
think it
it.
looked cool?
I thought it looked great.
You're not going to be able to see it though. There's no way that's not R. John, that's a full R. Yep. Hey, John.
Hi, John.
Sure.
Hello. Did you see that?
I didn't see it. If it was the greatest American hero, then I would see it.
Believe it
Which?
or not.
There's
Yeah.
more news.
It's coming.
Yep. Well, the pilot has been greenlit, so they're making a pilot for Greatest American
Have
Hero.
you seen what's on TV? They could put anybody in there and maybe get that to go.
I
Yeah.
think so. Although you know what,
It could fit right on ABC.
I really
so-
like Supergirl, so I'm really enjoying that. I think that's starting off pretty good.
Yeah.
So I mean, TV hasn't been too bad. The funny thing is, I don't
Why?
even turn on NBC anymore. NBC doesn't exist
It's awful. Just awful.
except for Sunday Night Football.
Wait,
And
what's
that's
on?
awful, too.
Something's on NBC. What's
Huh?
on NBC? Something's on NBC.
Heroes, but
Heroes Reborn.
I haven't been watching that. Is that any good?
it's on my DVR. I haven't. I watched the first episode. I'm like, meh.
It was on my DVR, and I deleted it
Eh.
today because I went, I'll just binge it at some point. And
When
then I
it's
thought,
off,
probably not.
Speaking of binging, Flash and Arrow, like they are not going to be on Netflix for a long, long time. They're
Why?
pulling it. I don't know. Must be. I think it's something with DC's TV shows.
Uh-oh. So I better binge the heck out of Arrow right now.
Yeah, because I think this month might be the last month you get whatever's
really?
left of Arrow. Yep.
Coming up on the next binge-worthy, all 3 seasons of Arrow, because I got to watch them all. Oh, man. And I do have to catch up because Constantine was on this week, and I heard it was
Yes.
awesome.
It was
pretty,
amazing.
I saw bits and pieces. It looked pretty good. So.
I heard it was like the best episode in years. So
It was the best episode of this season and probably last season.
he was scratching his back with a peacock feather to get back at NBC, too.
Is
So you
that
got to
all
like
you
that.
knew about that show?
Dude,
Just
that's-
him scratching his back with
Yes.
the peacock feather?
Yes.
Great.
Yep. I get the live
or
tweets on
or
that.
a Republican debate.
No.
That's
All I know about that, too. There was a live peacock
It was
scratching.
atrocious.
Let's
have
see.
one.
Yeah.
They're going to make a new Star Trek series, but it's only going to be for CBS, whatever the
Yeah.
demand.
Yeah,
Online.
you know what? I think this
Online.
is bunk. So they're trying to capture the Netflix thing. Here's the problem. They have to have a lot of content competing with the content they're already putting out there with advertisers
Right.
to actually pull this off. I like Star Trek. I'm not paying $10 a month to have a Star Trek series that I'll eventually be able to binge when it gets canceled because it's CBS.
Because what they said is, this might be a rumor they have is they're going to have it for CBS for a while. Then just going to release it.
Just the
on
first
demand.
episode.
Yeah.
They're going to put the pilot on CBS, do a big premiere for it, and then it's going to go to like an on-demand that you got to pay for.
Yeah.
You know what? Good luck with that because it's not working. Netflix, if they did it, you're already paying for the service and you're getting tons of content.
Yeah.
CBS better put like their entire network that way or it's not going to work. And even then, I mean, what do they have? Supergirl?
Which is
Elementary,
pretty good.
They got
Elementary is
they've
good.
got they've got a few good shows.
Yeah, they got like 4 or 5. Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
I hear people
Yeah.
like Scorpion a lot. I haven't watched that, but
I hear people like that.
I hear
Yeah,
people like it.
Lil, you should watch it.
I got too much.
Do
to
you
watch.
watch it?
No, I haven't seen it
Yeah,
yet.
no kidding.
It's good.
I know it's got that one guy in it.
The only thing I care about is The Evil Dead. Ash versus The Evil Dead.
What about it?
So that's the only thing I care to watch.
I've only watched the first 5 minutes and amazing.
Of course, you know,
Amazing. It's everything you want it to be.
the whole bar scene is amazing.
Yep. It is. Man, I haven't seen one of those in years when the Deadite appeared.
Oh,
I thought I
man.
was done with those things. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Do you guys see that movie? I didn't
Nope.
see the movie.
Yes.
I haven't seen the
Are you kidding me?
Swedish ones. I haven't seen the David Fincher one. I haven't read the books. Well, they're not rebooting it. They're just redoing everything from the next. They're actually going to the 4th book, which wasn't written by Stieg or whoever wrote it. They're doing the 4th book. Then they're going back and doing books 2 and 3. They're not redoing book 1, but it's new cast, new director.
What was wrong with it? Other than, I mean, it was.
It didn't make any
fantastic.
money. It didn't make any money. It just didn't make any money. And
That's all that matters.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I understand.
they're like, look,
That's
we have a
the-
property that should be making tons.
The reason
and
why we
something
didn't get
Well,
work.
Superman
they
lives.
took a European themed movie book and made it an American movie, and they screwed it up. They should know better, but they won't.
They
will
didn't
never
learn their
know better.
lesson from European Vacation, did they?
Yeah, of course. You know that. You know, you can only have. Was it Eric Idle was in it? Who was? Yeah,
In that one,
Yeah,
yeah.
Eric
He's the
Idle
guy
was
that kept
in
getting
that,
hit. And then Mel Stewart or whatever was in it. And it's terrible.
it was awful.
It was awful. Not as bad as Vegas Vacation. That was worse. It had the only thing funny in that is Eddie.
Nick Papa Giorgio.
Yeah, no, that wasn't
I'm gonna
good.
say I've watched Vegas Vacation.
Vegas Vacation isn't.
It's
that
not.
bad.
It's not the
It's
worst.
not that
thing I've ever
good.
It's not the
seen.
worst vacation.
It's not the worst. Okay, so you think that it's worse than
was
European?
horrible.
Yeah,
Horrendous.
European is horrible. Oh
bad.
man,
Yeah.
It's bad.
they're the dregs, man.
No, but like I did not mind the American version of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It was pretty good. It's a little bit more
It's
graphic.
David
a little bit
Fincher. I
more-
want to see it.
It was a good movie. Wasn't great. They probably could have done it better, but it's nowhere near what the Swedish movies were. with Newbie Pierce. They were fantastic.
Yeah. I haven't seen those yet. I'll watch them.
You should.
You know what, Martha's
And
a
the
hard
book is
sell
great.
on all this stuff. You know, like I want to see these. I'm like, oh, let's watch this tonight. I got to get the right mood at the right time. Do you know, it's been years. Just like 2 nights ago, she said, well, why don't we try Buffy? Okay, how long ago was that? We were living in Minneapolis 15 years ago when Buffy was out. Finally. Why don't we try Buffy? And then I went, oh. And she went, nah. So it'll be another 15 years before we hit on Buffy. That's how it works. That's how we roll.
I don't want to see those hand gestures again.
What was that?
No.
Never mind.
For those of you at home,
They all saw it? All right, who's up?
Chloe Moretz, Hit Girl, is set to start a live action The Little Mermaid.
Oh, hey, Disney's making a live action of one of their animated films.
I'm surprised.
That's a
I don't
shock.
think it's from Disney, though.
It has to be.
I don't think it's Disney doing this.
Well, then they're not doing the
no, it's
Disney
Universal
version.
live at it.
Thank you.
Okay,
And-
so they're just doing the
Right.
Hans Christian Andersen story. The original.
Yeah, because
Little
they can get away with doing it. And
It won't have the
Telling it to Little
songs. It
Mermaid,
won't have
yeah.
Sebastian. You know. All right.
Okay.
I like
Apparently-
her. I think she'll be fine in it.
Apparently, Sophia Coppola was set to direct it.
But
then-
so Ariel's
but
in a box the whole
Exactly.
time?
But when they hired her, Chloe Grace, she said, nah, I don't want that. And she wanted somebody that wasn't a star already.
Interesting.
So she left.
Interesting.
So Zac Efron and Seth Rogen will be in that.
although I do want to see that new Seth Rogen comedy.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
What,
It
the Christmas
is-
one?
Yeah, it's going to be on the 24 days
of
to Christmas. Yeah, for the League Geeks. We're reviewing it.
Well, get to me in
Nice.
3 years when it's on HBO. I'll watch it then. No, not
It'll be
HBO.
on
Stars.
June. What are you talking about, June?
Yeah.
It'll be make that thing. Hey, did you see the new Hateful Eight, the extended trailer?
No.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
It
It was,
You did?
it
When
was-
they're in the
yeah.
cabin? Oh,
I'm
it's
at the point
fabulous.
where I don't
It's
want to
amazing.
watch anymore because I just want to see the
It's-
movie. You know, it's kind of like Star Wars. I almost didn't watch the international trailer because I'm like, no, just get me to the movie. And then I'm like, everyone was raving, and I finally
Yeah.
watched it. I don't want to see it. I want to see the stinking movie.
It's going to be
The
great.
trailer was good.
Oh,
It was really good because they're in a
that's all
cabin.
you're seeing.
And basically, Kurt Russell's like, everyone has a reason to hate each other. That's pretty much what it is everybody is gunning.
Everyone
and
doesn't like each
you know,
other. and-
Christopher Waltz, Eric Roth. It's just
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson looking like Captain Kangaroo. I don't know what he looks. He looks crazy. So,
Speaking of
Creed.
Christopher Waltz,
Creed.
Bond.
oh,
See it?
no, the movie?
Yeah.
Good. I haven't seen it.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, you saw it, the
It
new
wa-
Bond one?
Yeah, because we're reviewing it tonight. It wasn't as good as
Skyfall.
Skyfall and Casino Royale. I still think Casino Royale is better than Skyfall.
I do too.
I do
would-
too,
would
but
submit that.
Skyfall is fantastic.
Skyfall is great, but it's got some of the similar problems I think I had with Skyfall, and it's not as great.
Was
Not
it just
as
Like
Bondy?
it's very Bondy because it actually opens up with a gun barrel sequence. The first time a Daniel Craig movie has done that. It just
There's
I
nothing
think-
better than that Skyfall opening when it's out of focus and he just steps in it and you're bon and he steps into the doorway. I love that. Love it.
I think with this
Love
one,
it.
it was a good swan song if he doesn't come back,
Right.
and because they tie everything together.
He's not coming back. I don't think so.
He's got an option. If it does a bill, I mean, it's made 80 million overseas, 75 million here opening weekend.
Yeah.
If it doesn't outperform the other Bond movies, they're not going to back up the Brinks truck for this guy. I'm telling you, he's badmouthed it since the first one. At some point, they're going to go, you know what? We're going to hire Edward
sure?
in his
Edward
$6 million man jumpsuit.
The $6 man.
The
Edward.
$6 man jumpsuit. Okay, Creed. I was bringing up Creed. So Creed is getting really good buzz. And they already have moved forward with a sequel. And the writer, I think it was, or the director said,
Is Paulie coming back?
we're actually, Paulie, $10 says Paulie had a heart attack. There's no way he's made it this far.
Oh, he
No.
died.
He died in
Did he
died
die?
in
I don't
5,
remember.
right?
I think it was right.
Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah.
All right.
Or he was in they showed him going to the
Or-
grave. I don't think
Frank-
they showed him dying, but they
Frank
No,
Cougar?
yeah.
he went to the grave for Paul, right? He went to Paulie's grave.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the one who said it, though. But they
Okay.
said that somebody asked them about, well, so you are doing a sequel. And he said, yeah, we've got a whole story mapped out. and we've actually already got 3 and maybe another mapped out.
Well, of course, because everything these days now is a franchise, trilogy, quadrilogy.
But the buzz is super solid on this. So we could all be like way down with Creed for a while. I hope. Hope they don't get to Creed 5 where it's, Tommy Gunn. Oh, that's the worst. That movie was terrible.
It was.
You don't talk ill of Tommy Gunn. Just don't.
Although if they brought him back,
It's
it could be
just
Tommy
amazing.
Tommy Gunn's son has to fight Creed. That'll be the 5th one.
Call him Mini Machine Gun? What are we going to call him?
Minigun.
Minigun.
I like
Minigun?
it.
Vern
I like
Troyer's
it.
got some
Minigun.
work.
That's good.
We're going to get some work for Vern.
Vern Troyer.
That would be great.
He does need some work.
He is exactly like Tommy Gunn, only 1/6 his size. And a little has the hot toy of him.
It could be hot buttered a little.
It was the worst. You know what?
That's
I'm
it.
off
It's
tonight.
always bad. Is that the
You
first
just
time you
leave
hear
me
his impression?
alone. I am off. Did anybody watch? This is not a movie thing, but this was a turning point for me. Anybody watch the Deadpool Halloween thing?
Yes.
That where he went trick or treating with his,
When he was with the kids dressed like the X-Men?
Yeah.
I have not been down with this. I'm like, it looks funny.
You
I'm
hate
not-
Ryan Reynolds, and
You know what?
and he's amazing
For no reason.
Turning point on
Exactly.
this one. This was fantastic. I could watch this thing all day. If the movie captures this spirit, it's going to be
It's in.
amazing.
You don't think it does? Have you seen the trailer for it? It does. I mean, this is
I've said what my problem with this is it before. It has nothing to do with Ryan Reynolds. I tease you about Ryan Reynolds
It
because I
has
know you got a
everything to do
man
with Ryan
crush on him.
Reynolds.
But
I do him, Paul Rudd, all these guys.
yuck.
Hot buttered a little.
Yeah, they're
Hot
gonna.
buttered a little.
Hey, Paul Rudd, can you be
Daniel
on Hot
Craig.
Buttered a Lil this week?
No.
No, I heard you did the
I
Ryan
like more of a
Reynolds.
Pierce Brosnan. No,
He's too craggy for me.
Anyway, this Deadpool thing was hilarious. I mean, I was
Yeah.
dying. I'm like, I could watch this movie. So I'm down with it.
I think it's going to be good. I think
I
it's
love
going
when
to
he
be
hands
funny.
the
It's
kid.
gonna be-
He hands
Well,
the kid a blade, and he's like starts pushing around the swing. He's like, "Here, hold this." It's killing me. Anybody else watch this? No.
Yes.
Eh. All right. Yeah. What was it?
What? Deadpool. See Edward.
That's
the
going to be
6 hour
R-rated.
man.
You are not seeing it.
You
How are
aren't
you getting
seeing it.
around this?
Uncle
Oh.
Dad.
Are
Dad,
you're taking
Daddy-o.
him to Deadpool when it comes out when Ruth's out of town? Yeah. All right.
Yes.
I got my way out
do
right
you
there.
know what has come out about Deadpool in this movie?
Well, it's not out yet,
That he goes both ways.
but you can have
See
Edward
how
sit
much
out
he
in front of the
knows.
restaurant for a while.
See?
How about Sci-Fi Channel is relaunching Van Helsing with a female Van Helsing?
All right.
Yeah, that's how I feel. All right.
All right.
What?
I don't care
They
if
could,
they're male
make
or
it, they
female.
could make it cool because they don't mind going across the line.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want, and that's great. I mean, they did Battlestar Galactica from nothing and turned it into a.
But that wasn't them. That was they didn't put that show together.
but
It was
still-
a
they have no
BBC show
power
or
to do it,
something. They didn't fund it. Sci-Fi didn't fund that show,
No.
did they? Yeah,
I don't know, but they had. I mean,
It was done overseas, and then they bought the rights here.
well, they filmed it in New Zealand, right? That's
Right,
Where they did the great
right.
or Australia, whichever way they did that.
So, I mean, it could be great or it could be just campy garbage. I hope it's great. I hope it's great. I hope we get lots of monsters. That's what I hope. And the Wolfman has nards. I hope that happens too. No, that's Monster
See,
Squad.
I didn't mind the movie. I liked the movie.
So did I. He
As
couldn't.
kind of weird it was. It just was great.
Did
I
you
thought it was
notice
good.
he couldn't walk 10 feet without like launching a grappling hook and swinging wherever he
He
had
was
to go?
Assassin's Creed.
He was, man.
You're right.
It really was. If
It was fantastic. All right, who's got one?
I have one. The trailer for Preacher.
Yes.
For what?
The
Preacher.
trailer for
Oh, yeah.
Preacher?
It
Oh,
was,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Kathleen Suck comes up. She's like, "Turn it." I go, "If you turn it, I'm gonna."
Yeah.
Like,
somebody,
no, you're not. Sorry,
somebody's
dear.
getting punched.
Sorry, dear.
Yeah,
Are
man.
you here?
I'm a huge Preacher fan, and they got it right. I'll tell you, the whole thing doesn't exactly ring true for me yet because it's where they're putting it in the story. I'm like, okay, they're focusing on this one part of the story. It's not the story. So I think it's going to be really interesting for people when they start watching this because you're not really getting anything yet. But Cassidy, the guy, the Irish guy in the jail with him,
Oh,
is spot on. Spoiler, he's an Irish vampire. Oh, yes. Yes. I can't wait for this one, man. When does that start up? Anyone got any notes?
I think next summer, right?
Next summer?
Next summer,
all right.
maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I can't wait.
Up against Game of Thrones because Game of Thrones is being
I don't
pushed
care.
back,
This
so.
is I don't care. It's Preacher.
I
No,
know.
it's Preacher. Preacher all the way.
It's all Game of Thrones all the
It's-
time. You know, he was in Chicago yesterday.
Yeah, he was at Geek
He was
Bar.
at Geek Bar.
Yep.
George R. R. Martin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They got Geek Bar. You got a Lil. Hot buttered a Lil.
You know, hot buttered a little.
Yeah.
And the $6 man.
Everybody wants a little bit of hot butter to live.
Hot buttered a Lil, the $6 man. Yes.
And 2 blowhards at the end. That's
Yeah.
how- it's bad. So
Did you? Oh, more trailers. Fallout 4 trailer. Did you guys watch this? The game Fallout.
yeah, it looks pretty good.
I haven't seen that.
So does Assassin's Creed, and so does
Yeah. You know what? I'm a huge fan. I have all the console versions of Fallout, and I love them. I love those games, and this looks different. It looks next gen. It looks really cool. I'm not going to be playing it because I don't have the next gen consoles. You know, but I'm not going to buy one for that.
right.
But I got to say,
Although I may buy one for Battlefront.
Yes.
oh, Battlefront looks
That
amazing. I know.
looks
If you're
amazing.
looking to wait, Black Friday deals, $299 for an Xbox and a PS4.
Unless that's 2.99, I'm not getting anywhere near that.
And he means pennies, not dollars.
Yes. Yes. Yeah,
Or-
I thought this was awesome, and Battlefront is definitely amazing.
So it'll be a big letdown because they'll mess it up somehow.
Yeah,
Like
no, stop it.
Of course.
they did with yeah.
He stops himself.
Have you
Uh,
seen the 13
sad.
Hours trailer?
No, what's that?
It's a movie about
13 hours?
13. I don't know.
It's one more than
group
12.
of army guys trying to save a
A
U.S.
clock that's broken?
half of 24.
Yeah,
Thank you.
24.
Thank you. It's about a group of army of a squad of
Just that.
a special ops trying to save an ambassador that's getting shot
Okay.
in a different country.
Okay.
And it's made by
Is Marky Mark in it?
no, it is. I wrote this down. Give me a second. I have to
Uh-oh.
find it.
It's a Michael Bay
Th-
movie.
yes,
so lots
it is
of-
the Michael Bay
lots
movie.
of
Is it?
crash-
Yes,
Yes.
it's
I want to hear
Michael Bay.
pronunciation with Edward. Let's do it. Who's in it?
Michael Bay.
Oh, I thought you were going to give me
Michael
another
Bay's
like.
not in it.
What is it about, Edward?
Who's
What
in
town?
it?
What situation is it about in American history?
History.
Benghazi. That's what it's about.
I thought it was about Abraham
So,
Lincoln.
I got halfway through the trailer and I saw Mark Wahlberg and just. Oh no, sorry. See,
Mark
I-
Wahlberg.
Rosie Perez and Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg. It's the greatest movie.
Michael
I'd
Bay.
watch this.
Then I just stopped because
Why? You hate Michael Bay.
I don't
Bumblebee
hate
showed
it.
up.
I just
You love the Ninja
Why
Turtles.
does Michael Bay
Yep.
love
get
is
to
a
Yeah.
strong
make
word,
movie?
Yeah.
but it was good.
You took it to prom.
Because he makes
Pearl
money.
Harbor.
Because he makes money.
It's true.
Doesn't
Where do I go to
Who
prom?
cares? He makes money. It doesn't matter. He can
It-
put
it-
out big steaming piles and he
It
makes
is
money.
true. It's crazy.
All right. This is one that's not. This was Geek News this week. I want to bring this one up. There's this guy, Daniel Fleetwood.
Oh,
Anyone
yeah.
know what this is?
That's a great story.
So
Please
he's a
continue.
guy who's dying of cancer, who's given 2 months to live. He's got like this really like severe skin cancer thing, really rare, really bad. And his one dying wish was to see The Force Awakens. J.J. Abrams came through and showed him the freaking movie a month early. 2 months early.
And it was like the unedited, or it was like
Yes.
the full blow.
like he
full-blown cut.
sat down with him and watched this movie. That is amazing.
Can I ask, when JJ comes in the room, is there lens flare?
Yes.
That's when he comes in.
Just pop
Yes.
though.
Just pop.
Everyone starts going like
The
this.
door
with glasses.
opens, the lens,
Lens
flare,
flare.
then he walks through it.
Ah.
Yeah, but I
Those
wanted to
are
bring this
musicals.
one up because number one, Julia Roberts is going to buy the rights and make a movie like she did Bat Kid, and I'm not going to want to watch that. So let's enjoy it before Julia Roberts gets her mitts on it. This is a really nice story.
It is. It was great. And there were, it caught a lot of buzz. There were a lot of people in the movie that were supporting it, saying, hey,
Yep.
can we do that? Which
Yeah.
is great. So
Boyega and Ridley, they both were like tweeting out like
I think
the hashtag,
Mark Hamill, I think that,
Yeah,
even
Mark
like the
Hamill
older
was
stars,
on
there
it.
were some people
Yep.
around it.
Yep.
Lando,
Chewie's a jerk. He didn't say anything, but
Peter.
It's hard to tweet a growl.
Is it just R's and W's?
yeah, hashtag
What is the tweet?
hashtag
Chewie.
RRRWWRRR.
Sure.
See?
Just growl.
Hashtag RWR. LMNOP.
This is one that's interesting to me. Activision Blizzard has announced they're getting into the content business. Aren't they in the content business?
Yes.
Film and
Okay.
television.
But they're going into a different aspect of the content business. They are going to be producing films and TV shows. They want to take their IPs and make them into things. Why not? I'm kind of surprised they haven't done this before. It's just like with Marvel. When Marvel originally had to sell off all their properties, and then they realized, hey, why don't we try to make this content? And look what happened. Blizzard, absolutely, man.
Well, I think that platform is a really rough platform, and
What do you mean?
Well, the gaming industry, because now almost everything is free to play, where you buy stuff. Not the console games, but even like Destiny and all that stuff. They have you pay for little things as you're going, and that's where the money is, and they just aren't making it like they used to. And I mean, you hear all these companies are folding and can't.
Yeah, well, and that's why
money, so
Activision Blizzard merged, and they're this huge, thing.
I
think
still
this
having
is
BlizzardCon, so
I think this is a good move. Just like with Nintendo, how they're getting into making content, finally making like Zelda into a TV series. These are smart moves by these guys. Why rely on somebody that doesn't know your property to try to make it into something?
But it's not
Look
about
what
that. It's
happens.
about access. They have
the access to all that product.
They make it to all that product. They are in all these homes with the game consoles. Why don't we have a game we can stream it in through Xbox Live, through whatever?
Yeah, but they're making movies and TV out of this.
The thing is the cost though of all that and getting the right people behind it who can help create.
Right.
Because Warner Brothers went through the same problem. It's funny you bring all this up because I was thinking about the same thing. I watched the Death of Superman Lives last night.
Oh, did you watch it?
Yeah.
How was that? I care about that more than this other conversation.
It was excellent. But listening to them and having them go through the making of Superman Lives and listening to them, because John Peters then brought up, I brought, Burton's Batman. And John Peters is a moron. Like, this guy doesn't know anything.
That's the guy that was running it, right?
He's the guy who still owns the property rights. And
he's the one that made Wild Wild West.
Right. And if you watch, there's a correlation between these two movies.
Yeah, the giant spider garbage.
He wanted, they were making Brainiac this giant spider thing. And
and it makes no sense. And he tried to make Kevin Smith do that.
No, it was going to be Christopher Walken. He was going to be Brainiac, and Kevin Spacey was going to be Luthor. Which would have been great.
That would have been, fantastic. So,
but like I'm listening to these guys talk, and none of these guys know the character. Like they don't.
Right.
And I understand like some of the stuff would have been kind of really different and really.
Kevin Spacey is Lex Luthor. How could he? I mean, the guy is Lex Luthor.
I agree. No, but I'm talking about like everything over the concept.
Right.
Because he's talking about Blizzard and everything, and then finally getting into it. I think it takes a long time to get to that place, just like Marvel is to that place.
No, I agree with that.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
Because like you get people involved because you think movie people know movies, TV people know TV. Because they were talking about this was like when they had Kevin Smith write the script, and Kevin Smith even admitted he's like, I didn't really know anything about. He's like, I'm just a fanboy. It was this fanfic.
Right.
And it's like you have all these comic book writers. Why? Well, and their response to that was, well, they're comic book guys.
Yeah, they don't understand.
They don't understand.
That's how it used to be in a big way.
Oh sure.
So I think it's taking a long time to get there because even now, I mean, Fox is reaching out to a few Marvel guys to help them, but they still have their Fox guys,
right,
that don't know as much about the characters as everybody else does.
Right. Are you talking about Fantastic Four again?
No,
Say
but
yes.
we should.
We can segue into that. So.
Yes. So So I mean, I'm very interested in this. I'm going to be following this. Being somebody who creates content, to me, this is the whole story for the week. That's all I could think about.
You create
content?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, except for this episode.
Did you see a thing on Facebook? Sorry to interrupt, but it was like 35 years ago that Blues Brothers came out.
Somebody apologized for interrupting on this show. Let's mark this down.
Mark my words.
I think that's the first time in a year.
Well, you look kind of surprised.
That's amazing.
It was almost like Edward was talking about something that we're talking about. Was it
what
35?
came out 35 years ago?
I'm sorry.
Blues Brothers.
I was
35?
35 years ago.
I was one.
And they were talking about, there was a Rolling Stone article that was published back further, how it was like Dan Aykroyd and Belushi came up with this idea, and they said, let's make it a movie, and they're like, okay.
Yeah.
They didn't greenlight it. They didn't have to get money. Whoever was the executive said, okay, we'll do it. it was a train wreck. It turned out to be a good train wreck.
Well,
Obviously,
you know, there's a lot to that story too about
Sure.
like when they did the Briefcase Full of Blues album.
right,
That was the first time they played live.
right.
And Belushi, I guess just beforehand, was like, I can't do this. Like, this was a joke.
Well, no,
And they put the band together and everything.
They
and
put
he's
the
like,
band together. Dan Aykroyd, knowing that he couldn't sing,
Right.
and his theory was he's a front man. It doesn't matter if he can sing.
Right.
Because not to talk bad about anybody, but look at Axl Rose. The guy can't sing, but he's a great front man. There's other front men that can't sing, but he could sing okay. He wasn't horrible.
Right.
He wasn't great, but he wasn't horrible. But he was a front man. So
Right.
And
right.
he played the character and did that. So but they were
Please,
talking about
Edward.
Dan-
Edward's making the face like he doesn't know what the Blues Brothers are. Do you know what the Blues Brothers are?
Nope.
Oh my gosh,
John.
John.
Really?
John.
How dare you?
That's
Speaking of
it had
movies,
Ray
Chicago,
Charles. What are you talking about?
James Brown is in
James
it?
Brown, Aretha,
Aretha?
Tommy Bones.
I've seen. I own it.
Yeah, John
I
Lee
didn't- I
Hooker's
didn't
in it
see
too.
I didn't see it in the
Did you go on
theaters.
the
I was
ride?
one.
The
Yeah,
Ride.
2 is the worst. Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Oh, it's
John Goodman.
John
is-
Goodman and the guy from Terminator 2 and Joe Morton. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a bad
that's
one.
awful.
And that kid looks like Edward. I don't want to say anything, but I just want to punch him the whole time. Don't
just
ever
be
come
between us.
cosplaying a Blues Brothers guy.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
Yeah, he's annoying.
Just knock out Edward.
Edward or Edward.
So that was
Puppet?
35
Who said
years
this?
ago.
Did Edward or Edward Puppet? That's our new game show.
Edward or Edward.
Edward or Edward
Which
Puppet.
one said it? We're going to do that as a game show some night.
Great.
Which one said this?
A Lil or Hot Buttered a Lil?
Furious 7. Both.
Both.
So-
Vin Diesel.
All right, what else do we have on here? The Witcher. You guys ever play The Witcher or read the books about The Witcher?
No.
Well, The Witcher is a series of books, and then it got made into a series of video games that are supposed to be really good. They are making a movie and a TV series out of it. Or they're going to
They're
try.
making a movie and try to make a TV series based
Right.
on the movie. So
Right. And it's another one of these like World of Warcraft medieval
Right.
things.
yeah, it's just it's the
Thing.
Like Vin
Huge-
Diesel's one right now.
it's a huge open world.
That's supposed to be terrible.
just Witcher. The thing
It's
is,
Edward's favorite movie of the summer.
Is it?
Of the winter.
Do you love that one?
what?
Did
Last
you see
Witch
the
Hunter?
Witch
Last
Hunter?
Witch Hunter yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
Are you
Is
going
it as
to?
bad as Sorcerer's Apprentice?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, it's a bad one.
And as bad as that is, I still
Nick
will
Cage.
watch it if it comes on. Hey, he's horrible, but that's okay.
He's
Go back
horrible.
to the cage and Superman
awesome.
Lives.
I know. How could that happen?
Like you know what though? Like it was
Here's
funny
Kevin
because like
Spacey, Christopher Walken, Nicolas Cage. One of these things is not like
back
the other.
in '98.
He was horrible
He
then.
wouldn't have been Superman.
He looked actually.
what, though?
The pictures look good. The
yeah,
set photos.
like,
look
Yeah,
pretty
they
good.
look good,
Had
but-
the photo like when they had the final
But
grouping.
With the long
imagine
hair.
him. Lex Luthor. Hey, dude.
Whoa.
Whoa. My hairpiece
You
just
should
slipped.
have seen his Clark Kent get up. He had like a Mickey Mouse T-shirt and a blazer on. I was like, "What is this?"
Oh.
Because they were talking, he's talking about Tim Burton. He's like, "Did we talk about like a Mickey Mouse
Well,
T-shirt or something?" I'm like,
And
"Who
Tim,
was talking about a Mickey Mouse T-shirt?" Why
but
does
Tim
he seem
Burton's
like
not the right guy either. Tim Burton, he said when he did Batman, everyone loves Batman, but he said, I'm not a comic book fan. I don't know this stuff.
Well, he's a Batman fan. He said he's been a Batman,
But he
fan.
wasn't a comic book fan.
Right.
right. I mean, just
So,
There's comic book
but he
writers
doesn't
that
know
are comic book
Superman at
fans.
all. So, you know what he does know is Alice in Wonderland, apparently, because he's making. Did you guys see the
No.
trailer for that sequel?
It's this.
I know.
Yes.
It just looks like
depressing.
the same movie. It's visually cool, but
Right.
I don't know, man.
That's it.
let's talk about
Yeah.
Black Friday sales. Who's going Black Friday shopping? Nobody.
I am going.
Is it $2.99 for the PlayStation 4? Because then I will be going out.
No,
I'll go
$299.
dig around in my car for that.
Lose
Have
change.
you-
I can come up with that.
Have you seen the trailer for London Has Fallen?
Yes. I lost interest halfway through, but it was cool.
I saw it in the IMAX yesterday. Watching Spectre. You know what? Wasn't bad.
No, it looks like an action movie. It looks all right. I'll watch it on cable.
Is that the
And
ringing endorsement? It wasn't bad.
Isn't Gerard Butler done this movie already? Or
Yeah. Yeah.
Like-
Well, he did the other one. What was it? Olympus Has Fallen.
Yeah,
Is
Olympus
this
Has
a
Fallen.
sequel to that?
Yes.
Okay. I never saw that one.
Is this
so
a
I'm like,
Percy Jackson?
okay.
All this seems is Percy Jackson.
Yes, it's Percy Jackson as the president of the United States.
Sounds
Yes.
good. I'm in.
And Gerard Butler's his
I thought you said
Gerard
Gerard
his
Depardieu.
Gandalf.
This is Gandalf.
He wears a big wizard hat and a gun.
Is Stanley Tucci in the movie?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
we're in.
Okay, did you guys see the Chirac
Yeah,
trailer?
I was trying to get to that when you were talking
No.
about Blues Brothers, about things being filmed in
Is that what the
Chicago.
Speaking with South Side was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what'd you think?
I am curious to where Spike Lee's going. I thought this was supposed to be a documentary, but it
Nope.
seems to be a
Piece of garbage? Yes.
It
It looks terrible. I couldn't even watch. I watched
Spike
the
Lee
whole
joint?
preview, and it was
it's filmed like
terrible.
Spike Lee. It reminded me of things like Do the Right Thing.
But Do the Right
where
Thing
you
is a
have-
great movie. This doesn't look like a great movie. This looks like garbage. This looks like
I'm not
garbage.
gonna call it garbage yet because I think
I will.
if it-
Mark
if it
my
had-
words. Garbage.
it might have the right message that I want to be played.
All right.
So I'm not. Are you going down to the South Side of Chicago? I'm not.
I have.
Why? Why not?
Because I'm afraid of the South Side of Chicago.
Why?
Are you kidding me?
I'm afraid of
Come on,
nothing.
Yeah, good.
Nothing.
Candyman's down there. I'm not messing around.
What is?
So the Candyman.
Candy
So you tell me when the president crashes in South Side of Chicago, you're not going in like Jack?
he's Snake
Snake
Plissken.
Plissken.
Like Gerard Butler? No.
He's hot buttered Bliskin. He's gonna go down there, save the
Hot butter
president.
Bliskin.
He's gonna go in a Cubs
all
hat and
lubed
get
up
shot.
by
'Cause
hot butter.
He's not wearing a Sox hat, so he's gonna get shot.
You see the movie start with me waiting at the microwave as the butter is melting.
Hot butter to live.
And you run
Stay
out.
quiet.
You run into a theater, have to pay the $5, and you just go into the spigot to be great. That would be great. So
Yes, it is an R-rated movie, but it's a quarter of an R because it would be PG-13
It should be PG.
now.
It's not R.
Just like the Friday the 13th
A couple of
movies,
dirty words.
They're all like PG.
No.
movies.
Yep.
No,
Molly could see it.
There's no nudity. It's John Candy ordering orange Julius's, and that's
Yeah.
about it.
No, there's a couple of dirty words.
What's Richard's in there?
We think it's garbage. I'm speaking for
Oh.
all of us, including Edward, who hasn't seen any of it. Garbage.
It's horrendous. If there were negative stars, it should get it.
You know, before that launched, I actually was trying to get in touch with Dan Aykroyd because he owned the property. And I was like, why don't you make an animated film out of the Blues Brothers? That way you won't be missing John Belushi. You can use the same characters. You can do the voices, but you can write something that doesn't have, John Goodman. You don't look like an old Elwood, like barely moving up there. It would have been so much better. Then you could have cameos. You could have all sorts of cool stuff going on in that.
Yeah.
The day is here. Let's make an animated one. A little hot butter. Do it.
I'll just run across the screen. covered in
Excellent.
hot
Ew.
butter.
Gross.
Instead of Maxwell Street, it's a little running away from a movie theater.
Did you guys see the trailer? I can't find it on here. It's called like American or something. Did you guys see this one? Oh, no.
Anomalisa?
Anomalisa. Yeah, it's a Charlie Kaufman movie. Did you guys see the trailer for this?
I did.
No.
What's it called?
I didn't like it.
Anomalisa. It's a stop motion movie written and directed by Charlie Kaufman. Charlie Kaufman is amazing. Do you know who he is?
I don't know who he is, but I saw the trailer.
He did Being John Malkovich. He wrote that. Right there. That's all you have to hear. He also wrote
that was
the one about the orchids. The one about the orchids with Meryl Streep and Nicolas Cage. It's really good. Chris Cooper's in it, and
yeah, I know what you're talking about. That is
great
really good.
movie. That's Charlie Kaufman. What is it? No, not White Orchid.
Not
That's
White Orchid.
That's the one with
Or,
Mickey
or
Rourke.
Wild Orchid.
Or Wild Orchid. Yeah, no. No, I can't think of the name of it.
Wait.
Yep, Mom, you're running out of time. There's only a minute left. You're not going to get to it fast
Adaptation?
enough. Get those old fingers moving.
Can we do an RIP?
There it is, Adaptation.
Adaptation.
Yeah, great movie. He also wrote Spotless Mind, whatever that one is.
Eternal Sunshine of Spotless Mind.
So this one.
So he's messed up in the head, is what
and
we're saying.
this movie looks. Well, he's just a hell of a
Adaptation
screenwriter.
is the same thing.
And this looks
Crazy.
really great. I mean, I was mesmerized. It's not funny, but it's been winning like huge awards. So it's either going to be one of these that we see and go, why did this win everything? Or we're going to go, holy cow, Charlie Kaufman again.
You haven't named a movie that's bad that he's done. I mean, they've all been really, really good. So
Edward's going to look. Let's see.
They have been. They've been good. Did you guys
no,
talk about
he
Al
wrote
dying
European
last
Vacation.
Last week?
No, I'm kidding. Huh?
You wrote European Vacation. That's awful.
A Charlie Kaufman joint.
Did you hear the guy who designed the original Batmobile
Died.
passed away?
Yeah.
Yes.
He actually designed the Beverly Hillbillies truck
Nice.
and the Munsters
The Monstermobile?
Monstermobile.
Fantastic.
He was like the-
all
He was,
awesome.
He was like the prop guy.
What there was a
I don't want to drive the Beverly
American, I
Hillbillies
think
one,
it was
but
American Pickers. I think they picked one of his places.
Really?
And and they got to drive around in the Monstermobile.
oh, the Monstermobile
It
is
was
amazing.
fantastic. Well, the Monstermobile was the Beverly Hillbillies car, but without the back.
yeah, without
wasn't
the
it?
back. Yeah.
Without the
back.
hearse.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I've only got one more thing and we're out of here unless you guys have more. Another death that has to get brought up. Melissa Matheson died.
Yes.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, man.
She passed
This
away a
is-
couple days ago, 3 days ago. Yeah.
Melissa Matheson wrote E.T. That's the easiest one for people to go, oh my gosh. She was a major player in all that Spielberg, Lucas, era stuff.
Sure.
She just an incredible
Did
writer.
she just write or was she in anything too? She looked really familiar when I saw her
I
picture.
don't remember her being in anything.
No.
No.
Maybe just being around.
But she's E.T.'s mom. Really?
Yeah.
So
Did he talk about Al dying
Al.
from Happy
Happy
Days?
Days.
Al
Oh,
Molinaro
Al
died.
Del Vecchio died.
Al Del
What's
Vec-
his name?
Al Molinaro is his,
Yeah,
is his
yeah,
stage
yeah.
name. So
Yeah.
he was the second Al, not the first Al.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he was a Pat Morita.
I
he was
was
not
a big
that
fan of his Encore commercials.
yeah.
What are you waving at, Mom? Yeah, we already got that. All right, are we
But
done?
wait,
I have
So
one
wait,
more.
You're
I have
not
one
related
more.
to Martha. You're not related to Martha. How did that work?
I have one more.
One more. We got time for one more from Edward.
Boom.
This just in.
Zach. All right, so Zack Snyder, he explained why Batman versus Superman can happen. Why Batman can stand up to Superman.
I'm glad he explained it because it's been happening in the comics for 70 years. So what did he say?
It was.
He turns into Iron Man because that's what Zack Snyder is doing with it.
He said Superman is good and Batman is taking that out at him. That's all he pretty much said. He's saying he's using Superman's goodness against him.
Hold on. Let me just raise the
Lil's
red
about
flag
to
and say,
explode.
uh-oh.
It's going to be.
That's the movie?
Yeah.
Because he's Ben Affleck.
He's like,
Uh-oh.
Superman, you're a bad guy.
Oh,
What-
snap.
This
It's
is so stupid. Like,
Yeah,
Snyder
I don't know,
needs to
man.
Stop and just get.
Just-
He didn't write the movie anyway, thank God. So
Yeah. Yeah, but he gets his fingers all over it. I mean, he did that. What was that terrible one he did with Baby? What was that one? Remember the one with the blonde girl in the schoolgirl outfit with the chainsaws and the guns and stuff?
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't
Are you
remember
talking
it.
about Punch?
Oh, Punch Drunk.
Punch
Oh,
Drunk.
that was awful.
no, Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch.
That wasn't horrible. It wasn't
That was
horrible.
unwatchable.
It wasn't horrible. It wasn't
I didn't
for what
like
it was. It was.
You were drinking that night. That was a terrible one, man.
Were you?
Probably. All right, so you
pick a
liked it,
day.
okay.
Schoolgirl outfit, couple beers.
I don't know, man. I don't know what you saw, but I thought I was going to like it, and I
You
had
said
a
schoolgirl
hard
outfit, just
time
wanna let
with
you
it.
know.
Huh?
Yeah, it was a little. I mean, of course, implausible. No plot.
Yeah.
Perfect movie for me.
I mean, it was visually cool, but man. And I loved Watchmen. I'm not that guy that's like a Snyder hater. I loved Watchmen. I hated Sucker Punch.
I am.
Well, that's because you're a little.
intimidated.
I'm a
You're
troll.
You're a Billy Crudup.
I'm this online troll.
naysayer. So.
I hate everybody.
Yep. Hot buttered troll. All right, is that it? Are we done?
I think we are.
That's it.
We're done.
We've been
I'm
done
done.
for about 10 minutes. We just didn't know.
All right.
We just didn't stop
I've
talking.
been watching stuff on my iPad here.
Well,
You're
thank you for
looking up
listening,
Black
everybody.
Sucker
That
Punch.
is it for this week in Geek. We will be back next week with more deaths and geek news and hot butter to Lil and the $6 man.
So hot.
Do. All right, that's it. Thank you. Thank you, Blue Box.